Good morning, everybody. I'm going to give everybody a second to pop on, and then we're going to get into it. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to give everybody just a few more moments to pop on. I ain't going front. I'm actually going to take some pre-workout, so y'all going to see me taking pre-workout this morning. I've not had my coffee. I've not had any of that stuff yet. But I've been, I got a few hours of sleep last night. Praise God. But I want to take my pre-workout really quickly. So, I normally don't do this, but I have to work today. And I'm up earlier than what I normally would be. So, good morning, everybody. And, again, I want to go on ahead and reiterate, what I do, y'all ain't got to do. Okay? So, don't judge how I take my pre-workout. Okay? I know, TGIF. Let me wipe off my pre-workout face. So, pre-workout, what it does is it helps get you, amplified, I guess, in a sense, and gives you the energy and the stamina to go through your routine. I woke up several hours because I've been doing night shifts since last Thursday or Friday, I think. So I've been on night shift for the last several days. So I was up throughout the night a few times, even though I was trying to force myself to sleep because I only got a 3-hour nap yesterday. But anyways, it just kind of helps get you through. I just started doing your routines. Well, I appreciate you coming through. I'm going to put my drink down. And I'm going to let you guys know what we're going to be doing. I'm going to let you guys know who I am. Hey, Tanya. It is so good to see you guys. So, if y'all don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia. At my heaviest, I actually used to be over 500 plus pounds. But since changing my lifestyle, since doing what I need to do for my body and figuring out what works for me, I've lost over 280 pounds in total. So what I do is I provide free seated cardio workout routines. I'm generally not live on Fridays, but because of me, oh, it really does, Kim. It really, really does mess you up. But from where I had lost around 200 pounds and I injured my left ankle, I knew that I needed cardio. I knew cardio was a really good area where it helped me in accelerating my weight loss and also helped me burn calories. So even though my ankle was injured, I still found a way to create a routine and get exercise in from a kitchen chair. So a lot of the common questions that I have, I'm going to address while I'm on this live stream today. I generally don't go live on Fridays, but again, because of my work schedule and because of all of the stuff that I've kind of been dealing with, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to wake up early, and before I go into work Friday, I'm going to come in, we're going to work out and do this kind of stuff. But what I want you guys to understand is seated cardio is low impact. Seated cardio is beginner friendly. I know that I have friends that are in wheelchairs. I know that I have friends that can't actually stand up and do exercises. I know I have friends with mobility issues. I'm from Kentucky. So what I do is I provide an all-inclusive workout routine. And what that means is I don't want you to keep up with me. That's not my goal. That's not my... I don't want you to. I just want you to give me your best effort because at the end of the day, I am a former athlete. I've always been obese my entire life. Again, at my heaviest, I was over 500 pounds at one point. But even though I've been an athlete and even though I've done certain things, I was a track and field athlete at the collegiate level. So I've taken all of my athletic knowledge and I've created these routines. I've created high intensity interval training in a seated position. And I provide these modifications because I understand what it's like working out when I'm heavier. I understand what it's like working out when I have a bigger belly. things of that nature. But I want people to understand you don't have to keep up and go super fast. You don't have to break yourself in order to actually exercise and get it in. If you give me your best effort and you're like, hey, miss, my name's Nataushia, if you guys don't know that. But if you're like, hey, like I'm giving you my best effort, I'm giving you all that I got. And you, let's say, because what we're going to do is we're going to have 14 exercises, 3 rounds, 30 seconds per exercise with a 10-second breather in between each one. During round 1, I'm going to show you all of the upcoming exercises. And I'm also going to provide modifications because I understand you're going to see me doing advanced exercises. But I understand the reality of the situation is not everybody can do advanced. And that's okay. That's the beauty and inclusivity. And also trying to normalize the fact that there is a such thing as modifications. And modifications should be more normalized in exercise routines. Because whether you're 500 plus like I used to be, or whether you have mobility issues, there should still be access to exercise routines that are all inclusive, so everybody has a way to get it in no matter their circumstances. So that's what I'm kind of doing. So I don't care in that 30-second window if you do 3, 13, or 30 reps of the exercise. All I care about is when I come back on here Monday and I'm live, I want you to try and do more than what you did today. So let's say today you do 3 exercises. Monday, try and do 4. Tuesday, try and do 5, and always try to be better than what you were yesterday when it comes to exercise, because that's the beauty in giving your best effort. Because I've been looked dead in the face before and told, hey, you're not giving your best effort, and I'm sitting here dying. But one thing that I can tell you is if somebody's never been overweight, if somebody's never actually exercised and been obese, they're never going to understand what it feels like to give their best effort and do what it is that they're doing. But I get that. Like, I literally was at the collegiate level practicing before, and I would have coaches tell me, like, you're not giving your best. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm dying over here. Yes, I am. So just give me your best effort. I don't care what it is. I promise you can do this, and I will promise you I will provide modifications. I'll show in the beginning. I'm going to provide 3 different routines that you can go into if you can't finish an exercise in that 30-second window, okay? So let's say one of the exercises that I have for us today, you can't finish. That's okay. That doesn't mean that you can't go into another alternative and still keep your heart rate up and elevated, because that's the most crucial aspect of my routine. Okay? But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know what our routine is, and then we're going to get this party going. But happy Friday, guys. I'm sorry I've been gone for 2 days. The working third shift has absolutely kicked my butt. It has. So what we're going to do tonight, well today, not tonight, but what we're going to do today is we're going to start off with halo slicers. Go into a seated jog, reach and step, battle ropes, out and ups, block jack, jump rope, chicken jack, obliques, back jack, under leg jack, uppercuts, seated row, and cross punch kick, okay? You must be in Energy Park because you gave me just the boost I needed. Thank you for that comment. Are you guys ready? No matter how hard I worked, nothing worked till I got on GLP-1. Sometimes we need those tools, and I'm never going to knock a tool. If y'all don't know nothing about me, I was over 500 plus pounds, okay? But I had to change how I eat. And then I also ended up at 440 pounds even. I got gastric sleeve surgery. Now, y'all might be wondering why I'm wearing this. I'm going to show y'all why. I work out in a weighted vest. This is 18 pounds. It wraps all the way around me. And some of you guys were even asking me, what size do I need to get before I sit down? I'm going to let y'all know. This is an 18 pounder, but what I love about this, even when I was bigger, I could have worn this because it has the adjustable waist straps and all that kind of fun stuff, which I will link this to my Linktree account for those of you guys that do want access to it. But it also zips, and then it has adjustable shoulder straps as well. But even though I work out in the seated position, I still find ways now to accelerate my journey. You don't have to wear a weighted vest, but I want to accelerate my weight loss journey. Yes, I've lost over 280 pounds, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to do more and amplify what it is that I'm doing for myself, my body, and my future self. But I'm just here to show the world that you can do this, because I wasn't over 500 plus pounds and sitting over here making all the excuses. Good morning, Karen. So let me go hit this chair. I'm going to show y'all how we're going to sit down in our chair, and then we're going to get this party going on Friday. I'm normally not live on Fridays, but I do go live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Central Kentucky and 33 years young. Okay? But let me go on ahead and get this party going on my little Apple Watch. You're going to see me pecking on my watch because this is high intensity interval training, okay? The only thing I ask is once we get going, please hit that share button, okay, babes? But it is so good to work out with y'all this morning. I hope you guys can see okay. I love the sweatshirt, let me tell you. Hey, darling, I have to have back surgery. Well, I will be praying for you, sweetheart. YouTube, it's so good to have you guys. Facebook, it's so good to be with you all. I'm going to bring y'all down so y'all can see everything. Let me make sure. Here we go. So if y'all don't know, I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. I've had to play with my devices because YouTube wants to be a turd and not let me be on my other two devices. So it's been a fun time. But anyways, in seated cardio, what we going to do, we going to work out in a chair, believe it or not. But what you're going to do is you're going to focus on trying to sit at the edge of your chair. You're going to try to keep your back off the back of your chair, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all. When I started to do seated cardio, I had to use the back of my chair because I didn't have my core strength established yet to stay off the back of my chair, okay? So you do what you need to do. I'm not going to be mad at you, all right? So what we're also going to do is we're going to focus on keeping our core tight. What that means is if you have ever taken a selfie and you've sucked your stomach in to look skinny, that's what keeping your core tight is, okay? But let me show you guys quick feet, uppercuts, battle ropes, and then seated jacks, okay? But here's quick feet. So if you can't finish one of the exercises at hand, go into one of these exercises. If you have the ability to move your legs, I like to have my arms out in front of me because what that does is it helps me work out my whole entire body. But if holding your arms up is a challenge, don't do that yet, okay? Now, if you can't use your legs yet, that's okay. That is no excuse. You can uppercut. You can battle rope. Or you can do a seated jack with no leg engagement. If you notice, I'm not engaging my legs. The most important aspect of cardio is getting your heart rate up, okay? So you're going to use one of those options if leg mobility is a challenge for you. But our first exercise today is halo slicer. So you're going to circle around your head, slice, circle, slice, okay? We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Then we'll have a 10-second breather. And in that 10-second breather, I'm going to show you what's coming up next. I will provide the advanced, intermediate, and modified exercise, okay? Go at your own pace and just give me your best effort. But we have 30 seconds. Halo slicer. Starting now. So, circle, slice. Circle, slice. And Karen, I did go on ahead and try and modify my YouTube. I don't know if it's going to work, but I've had some real savage commenters. Y'all can call me fat, y'all can call me whatever, but I promise you right now, I'm going to keep showing up and sharing my journey. I'm thankful for the community that I have. Take your breather on TikTok and Facebook, because y'all are some bomb people, let me tell you. So we have jog, option 1, option 2, option 3, no legs, okay? We're going to knock that exercise out for 30 seconds, starting now. So option 1, your own pace. Option 2, pump, pump. See how my feet are still on the floor? Now, if leg engagement's a challenge, swing those arms, keep that core nice and tight, but you're going to pick what works for you and your skill level, okay? Good. Up next is going to be a reach and step. Take that breather. Reach and step is a lot like this. But if stepping's challenging, reach. reach, reach. All right, we're knocking that out for 30 seconds. Let's go. But good morning, everybody. Thank God it is Friday. If today is truly your Friday, congratulations. We have option 1, option 2. But this is an all-inclusive, beginner-friendly, low-impact, seated cardio workout routine. Now, I create, take your breather, new routines every single day that I work out with y'all. Up next is going to be battle ropes, okay? But I understand being a former athlete, especially at the collegiate level, being spontaneous in exercise is important. We have 30 seconds of battle ropes starting now. But again, just go at your own pace. And y'all might wonder what type of athlete I was. I was on the track and field team. But I was not a runner. Being over 500 pounds and running did not blend well. I was a thrower. I did discus and shot put. I was ranked in the top 5 in the state of Kentucky back in the day. Seems like just yesterday I was in college. Like I was just graduating high school, but here we are. Take your breather. We have out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Repeat to yourself, out, in, up, down. Get that exercise down, then worry about speeding it up, okay? But we got 30 seconds. Let's get it. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. And remember, if you're here at the start, I always provide different exercises if leg engagement is a challenge, because this particular exercise is all lower body. But this works your core, works your thighs, and works your glutes. If you don't know what your glutes is, baby, that's your butt cheeks. You're welcome for your education if you didn't know that today. Take your breather. We have block jack, option 1, option 2, option 3, no legs. Okay, we're going to knock that out for 30 seconds. Starting now. So you have option 1, full body. Option 2, modification, stepping it out. Option 3, look at that, no legs. So guess what? That means no excuse. You can do this. You got it. But happy Friday, everybody. Now I have been asked, can you lose weight doing seated cardio? Take your breather. Yes, you can. And I'll explain that in a second. But we have jump rope, option 1. Option 2, bounce on your tippy toes. Option 3, no legs, okay? We're knocking out for 30 seconds. Starting now. So option 1. Option 2, bouncing on your tippy toes. Option 3, just doing the motion if leg engagement is a challenge, okay? Now, I have several folks who do literally say, hey, because of you and your seated cardio, I've lost X amount of weight. I've lost over 80 pounds seated, doing my routines, plus choosing a healthy lifestyle. Believe it or not, any form of exercise, take your breather, plus a healthy lifestyle, whether you do GLP-1s, gastric sleeve, whatever you do. If you use your tools effectively, you're going to see results. So next is option 1, chicken jack. Option 2, option 3. We're knock that out for 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2, step it out. Option 3, no leg engagement. But you're going to pick whichever exercise best suits you and your skill level. But I have so many folks, it's always like, oh my goodness, Natasha, I never knew this was a real routine. I have people telling me that their energy levels are elevating. Take your breather. People are fitting into things they used to not be able to fit into. Any form of exercise paired with healthy choices is going to help you. Up next is option 1, option 2, or option 3, obliques. We're going to knock that out for 30 seconds, starting now, babes. Let's go. So we have oblique option 1. But where I was over 500 plus pounds at one point in my weight loss journey, I know raising our legs is challenging. So that's why I provide this option right here and this option. Okay? So I want you to understand there are modifications. There are ways to exercise no matter your size. Take your breather, no matter your mobility. And that's why I love providing this inclusive routine to the world. Up next is going to be our back jack. Option 2, option 3, no legs. Pick one of the 3. I'll show them again. We have 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2, step it out. Option 3, no leg engagement, baby. You can do this. I promise you can. Stop doubting yourself. Sit down and just kill it, because you've got this. We got this. Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Take that breather, baby. Up next is under leg jack. Now, if going under your legs is a challenge, do this modification right here, babe. I will always show modifications because I understand the struggles that sometimes we face coming from over 500 plus pounds, okay? So we got this. All right, babes? We've got 30 seconds. Under leg jacks. Let's go. So option 1. Or option 2. You got it. But I'm absolutely honored to have you on here with me today. I'm live usually Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, dependent on my work schedule, because I have to work a real job, because this stuff don't pay me. Take your breather. I know next week, Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to have different times, because I got to work those evenings. We have uppercuts next. Y'all ready? We got 30 seconds. Uppercuts. Like today, I work this evening, but I'm on of the morning time getting it in. So what happens is on the days that I'm supposed to work, you guys just have to get a replay. But you'll get to do the same routine of the evening. I just won't be able to be live because I got to work my job. Good. Keep it up. You got it. Take that breather. Up next is seated row. We have option 1, option 2. No legs. We've got 30 seconds starting now. But I understand, I promise. Using our legs in exercise, depending on our size, depending on our mobility, is a challenge. So that's why I'm like, all right, bet. Y'all can do this option until you have the mobility or the ability to go full force and include your legs. I don't want anybody to feel like their weight is a setback. Because when I was over 500 pounds, I couldn't do certain exercises, take your breather, because of my ability at the time. So I found modifications. That's why I'm like, modified exercise should be more normalized. But we have cross punch kick next, cross punch knee raise, or cross punch, okay? So pick one of them 3. We're going to knock it out for 30 seconds, starting now. Now I will let you know The quicker you move in seated cardio, the more it does increase your heart rate. Here's your modification or your other. But when you're increasing your heart rate, what you're doing is you're burning more calories. You got it. This is our final exercise in round 1 of 3. Take that breather. We're back at the top of halo slicers. Y'all doing okay? Hope y'all doing okay. Hi. I just love y'all. Are y'all ready? I'm gonna hop back on here. So good to have y'all. All right, y'all, so we're back at the top. We have 30 seconds of halo slicer starting now. So we're gonna give yourself a halo, slice, halo, slice. See? Thank you for the gifts, TikTok. So if y'all don't know, I stream live free of charge Monday through Thursday, generally at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. But it is so great to have y'all on here with me this morning. Take your breathers. I'm generally not live today, but because I was on night shift since like last Thursday, I switched it up a bit. Hi, I'm late. Go for it, Sharice, baby. It is so good to have you here. Thank you guys so much, TikTok. Are we doing good, Facebook? All right, y'all. I'm going back and I'm hitting my chair. It is so awesome to have y'all here. We got seated jog for 30 seconds. Starting now. Option 1. Option 2, pump, pump, pump it up. Option 3 for my no leg engagement, folks. Swing them arms. Swing better. Now, I've never did baseball, but I did basketball, football, like powder puff, but I still tackled and clothesline, folks. I'm 5'10" and a half. I stopped growing in 6th grade. Praise God, I stopped growing in 6th grade. But I was a clothesliner and a tackler anyways, because people, take your breather, would have all them bets out saying, oh, we can take her down. No, baby, you can't take me down. So I was one of them girls. But up next is going to be our reach and step. I'm very competitive, even though I've always fought for my weight in my life, my entire life. Let's reach and step. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Now, stepping is a challenge. Reach it out. Okay? But I've always been very competitive, and I like to go on ahead and always give my best effort. Even when I had coaches looking me dead in my face and telling me, oh, you ain't giving your best. Baby, you ain't never been over 500 pounds either. You're fitter than a tick. I don't know where that comes from. But if y'all don't know, I'm from Kentucky. Take your breather. But that's why I am so passionate about providing modified exercise. That's why I'm so passionate about being like y'all. It don't matter what your size is. It don't matter what your mobility is. You can do seated cardio. Stop making the excuse and choose yourself. All right? We going into our battle ropes. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. And you might have just popped on here. So if you did, hey, my name is Nataushia. I am known as the seated cardio queen. And I do seated cardio. If you can't tell, I'm in a chair. But I'm sweating, getting fit, and I provide these routines because I understand modified exercise should be more normalized. So that's what I'm here to do, to help normalize modifications and show the world, take your breather. No matter your size, no matter your mobility, no matter your circumstance, you can do this unless you have issues engaging your arms or your legs. But if you got issues with your legs, I always provide a modification for y'all because I have friends in wheelchairs. I have friends that have issues engaging their legs because of amputations, etc., etc. So I'm all about inclusivity because I know what it's like to be left out, made fun of, and rejected. So I don't do that over here. All right, babe? But up next is outs and ups. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. So you're going to start in the center. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Let me get a drink. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. Thank y'all for tuning in, but take that breather, sweetheart. Now, when I was very heavy, like when I was 500, 400 plus pounds, I couldn't do push-ups, sit-ups, mountain climbers, burpees. I can show you standing modified exercises of those because I found a way, even though I was told there is no way, because that's not true. When there is a will, there is a way. So stop letting people tell you that because of your size, because of your mobility, because of your circumstance, that you can't exercise, because yes, you can. Next is block jack. We have 30 seconds of block jacks. Starting now. Option 1. Option 2, stepping it out. Option 3, no leg engagement. This is going to target that back fat, bra fat area. Maybe you ain't got bras. I don't care. It's still going to target that area. And going to work them glutes. If you don't know what a glute is, again, that is your booty cheeks. Take your breather, baby. How we doing? Are we all good? Yes, tune in and join. You can do this. Are we doing good? So we got TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, okay? Hi Mama 411. God bless you guys. I love it. All right, y'all. It is time for us to go into our jump rope. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Option 1. Option 2, bounce. Bounce on them tippy toes. Option 3, it's the motion of the ocean, baby. Let's get it. But thank you for the follows. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank y'all for everything. Good job. Let's go. Take the breather. We got chicken jacks up next. We got 30 seconds per exercise, 10-second breathers, 3 rounds, 14 exercises. You can do this. We can do this. But it is time to chicken jack. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. You pick. But welcome to Seated Cardio Pop-Up Friday. If y'all don't know, I will be on Talk Berry to Me, their podcast this Sunday, Mother's Day. So, if y'all want to tune in, it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if y'all take your breather. So if y'all want to hear my story, know a little bit more about your girl, or if you're brand new, you're going to really find out about me this Sunday, okay? But we got 30 seconds of obliques starting now. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. Awesome work. Let's go. But we have back jacks next. Again, we have 14 exercises, 3 rounds, 30 seconds per exercise with 10-second breathers. I don't want you keeping up with me. Take your breather. All I want, literally, is your best effort, okay? That's the beauty in this. Y'all are dope. Don't ever forget your worth, okay? Hey, Victoria. Good morning, Debbie. Whew. All right, y'all. Let's go on to back jacks. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Option 1, squeeze them shoulder blades. Option 2, step it out. Option 3, look at this. No legs, no excuse. Now after I get off my live today, I'm going to take me a shower, get ready for work, and then I got to hit the post office to ship out Candy Cleanse orders. I have 1 order left available right now, and then I have 3 individual bottles. So if anybody wants my last order, take your breather until my bottles do come in, because I order from Amazon. And I make them myself. They're 85 doll hairs. That includes shipping and handling. And it'll be 5 bottles that are 16-ounce supply. We're going to go into underleg jacks. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. With my Candy Cleanse, you can lose up to 5 pounds in 5 days. I drink it every day. I ain't gonna front. Here's your modification. But what the cleanse does is it helps detox your gut. It helps clean out all the parasites and things that we don't need. Because if you didn't know, our body holds on to almost 20 pounds of unneeded waste. So we're cleaning all of that out gently. That's what my Candy Cleanse does. Take your breather. All right, we got uppercuts. Next, we're almost done. We're on 2 of 3. We doing good? Is everybody good? Yes, no, maybe so. How we doing, Facebook? I'm going back to the chair. We're going into uppercuts. So glad to see y'all are good, Tanya. Let's uppercut it out. If you had a rough day, I hope you ain't had a rough Friday. Bless your heart. But this is a great one for stress relief. We got 30 seconds. Go! Thank you for the gifts. Good. Thank you for the gifts, TikTok. I see y'all. We're almost done with round 2 of 3. Way to go. Take your breather. We got seated row next, y'all. What I miss. Good morning, Lydia. Good morning. I'm so proud of you too, Anna. Thank you. Yes, Sharice. Yay. All right. Let's go row. We're going to row, row, row. Row, row, row. We got 30 seconds. I'll close my exercise ring. Yay. 30 seconds, row. Option 1. Option 2. No legs. Y'all, good job. If y'all ain't already, can y'all hit that share button? Take your breather. Up next is cross punch kick. Hello from Imperial, California. You're amazing. Thank you, Nancy, baby. You're amazing too. What time do you come on every day? So generally I'm not on Fridays. We're moving into cross punch kick. But let me cross punch kick and I'll tell you my hours, okay? We got 30 seconds. Let's go. So we have option 1. Option 2, cross punch knee raise or cross punch. Generally, I'm live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch me on replay on YouTube or Facebook. But because of my work schedule, I modify my hours. I've been on night shift since last week. Today's my first day on second shift. I was off yesterday. So I was like, take your breather. We're moving into our 3rd and final round. So I was like, because I finally had a few hours of sleep like a normal human, I was like, I'm going to just go live before I go into second shift today. But generally, I'm live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be live again this coming Monday. We got Halo Slicers for 30 seconds. Starting now. So, Halo Slice. Halo Slice, okay? But it's always very dependent on the hours that I work, because I do modify when I go live. If I don't go live, please check my posts on TikTok and Facebook, because I always make sure, even if I'm unable to be live, like Wednesday and Thursday I was off, but I provided a YouTube recording, take your breather, so you guys could still exercise. And because I wasn't live Wednesday and Thursday, I was like, I'm gonna go live this morning, because I want y'all to have that access. I want y'all to have this type of experience. Plus, it keeps me accountable. Duh. But it is time for us to jog, babes. We have 30 seconds. Seated jog. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2, pump, pump, pump. Now, I will let you know, here's our last option with no leg engagement. You pick what works for you. Now, if you use my YouTube or my Facebook, you may get commercials and ads. That's not my fault. But you will get a free routine, okay? But you go at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with me. Take your breather. And you can do this, okay? This is my first time. It is almost 9 a.m. here. See, it is almost 12 p.m. here. What's your YouTube? So if you guys need my YouTube, if you need that information, it's under Nataushia Burke or Downsizing Natty. Or you can go to my Linktree account that's pinned to the top of my TikTok profile, and it'll take you to my YouTube, my Facebook, all my socials, along with my weight loss supplement information and the company that I work with. We're moving into reach and step. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Option 1. Option 2 is a reach, reach, reach. You got it. Perfect. But at my heaviest, I was over 500 pounds. For those that have heard my story a blue million times, I'm so sorry, but I have a lot of new people that are popping on, especially on TikTok. But I provide free seated cardio workout routines. Take your breather. I like to try and show the world that you can do this. I'm going to keep it real with you though. Exercise is the easy part. The hardest part about losing weight is being consistent, showing up when you don't feel like it. We're moving into our battle ropes. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. And eating healthy. People feel like there's an easy way out. There is no easy way out. People say exercise is the easiest aspect, and it kind of really is. The hardest part is choosing to be disciplined and show up. And people are like, I need to find the motivation. If you're waiting to find the motivation, you're never going to get it, because there's 9 times out of 10, I'm not motivated. I say that all the time. So many days, take a breather, I don't want to show up. So many days, I don't want to eat healthy. I want to have honey buns. I want to have enchiladas. I want to have fried chicken and mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. But I have to choose to find healthier alternatives. We're moving into our out and ups. We got 30 seconds. Out and up. Starting now. So out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Okay? But I'm going to keep it real. I always do. When I started to change how I ate, I went from over-consuming food to cold turkey, controlling my portions. So what I mean is, I went from overeating drastically, take your breather, to having a protein shake for breakfast, a protein shake for lunch, and then a healthy dinner. Like, I would have a massive salad We're moving into our block jacks. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. No legs. So my salad would consist of boiled eggs, shredded cheese, deli meat, sunflower seeds, cucumbers, tomatoes, all that kind of stuff with like ranch or Thousand Island. That would be my dinner every night, and it'd be a massive salad. In between my protein shakes, I would have chicken broth or veggie broth, take your breather, and I would warm it up in the microwave. And I would be drinking anywhere from a gallon to 2 or more gallons of water every day. So when I would feel hungry, I would drink water, or I'd have chicken broth, veggie broth, or we're going into jump rope. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3, no legs. So I would also have sugar-free popsicles because I had to reduce my carbs and my sugar intake drastically because I have PCOS and I'm insulin resistant. But anyways, I would chew on a sugar-free popsicle, so it would make me think I was eating when I really wasn't eating. But I have food addiction. I really do. Take your breather. So I had to learn to train my mind to not eat even though I wanted to eat. And it wasn't because I wasn't hungry. It was because I felt the necessity to eat. I thought I had to eat because I thought I was hungry, but I wasn't. It was my mind. I had to retrain my mind. We're going into chicken jacks. We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3, no legs. But I had to learn that your mind is the most crucial part of your life. I don't say I diet, I say I have a lifestyle. I don't say that I'm like going on all these fad diets because it made me mentally feel like I was already in prison. But when I started to say, hey, this is my lifestyle, these are the lifestyle changes I'm making, take your breather, that's when I noticed I was starting to have more success. Now, I did have gastric sleeve. I drink an appetite suppressing coffee every day. I also drink instant detox teas that help suppress my appetite. And I do my candy cleanse every day. So I have those tools along with my resolution drops that help suppress my appetite and quiet the hunger noise. We are moving into our chicken jacks. We have 30 seconds of chicken jacks. Starting now. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. Because a lot of times we do need help with silencing the hunger that we experience. Even though I had gastric sleeve surgery, June 30th of 2021, weighing 440 pounds even, my appetite came back. Year 3 to 5 is when your appetite comes back from sleeve surgery. Take your breather. And the only reason why I know this is because when I had my sleeve surgery, I did research. I didn't go in blindly. So the knowledge that I have, I freely share. Because I will not be a gatekeeper to information that changed my life that can change the lives of other folks. We are moving now into our obliques. We have 30 seconds of obliques. Starting now, option 1. Option 2, side bend. Option 3, heel tap. All right? But I like to provide the information that I've learned since 2021 because I want other people to know that it is possible. It gets hard. It sucks. It's not about motivation. It's about discipline. It's about consistency. It's about showing up when you don't feel like showing up. It's about take your breather. It's about choosing to eat healthier. And it's hard. It is freaking hard to be healthy. It's freaking hard because when you go out in public, it's really hard to pick and choose what's healthy. But people are like, oh, well, I can't eat healthy because I'm traveling. That's a lie. Stop feeding your mind that mentality. Stop saying I can't. Start trying to find a way to be like, all right, bet. I'm going to try and find a way to make this happen. I'm going to look for another way. We're moving into back jacks. We got 30 seconds of back jacks. Starting now. I'm going to let y'all know how I eat when I travel. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I can't eat healthy because I'm traveling, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Take the bun off. If you're a person that can't eat carbs like me, because I have PCOS, I'm insulin resistant, I cannot do carbs, so I'll do a burger with no bun. And I'll do a salad, or I'll do a grilled chicken sandwich with no bun. With the salad. Don't get fries. Don't drink a milkshake, take your breather. Stop making the excuse of, I can't do this, I can't do that, because you're already speaking ill will over yourself. You're already solidifying. You're not going to be successful because you don't want to change your mental thought process. That is the most important part of a weight loss journey. Your mind and what you say. We're moving into our underleg jacks. We have 30 seconds. Underleg jacks. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2, modified. Because I want you guys to understand, there is life and death in what we say. You can either speak life over yourself, or you can speak death over yourself. There is power in what we say. So stop saying, I can't eat like that, I can't exercise like that. If you can't do seated cardio, I don't know what you're doing, baby. This is for any skill level. Take your breather. And next is uppercuts, okay? But me coming from over 500 plus pounds, I understand what it is like to need to lose your weight. And what it is, USA, North Carolina. Awesome, good to have you here. Hey, Sharon. But I understand the importance of changing your life, so I share what I share based on the absolute fact. I know what it's like to be 500 plus pounds and literally fight for your life. We're moving into our uppercuts. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. I know some of y'all might have heard me share this before, but because of my PCOS, I started in my late 20s trying to change my life because I knew one day I want to be a mom. Like, if the Lord sees fit for me to have that prayer answered, I wanted to be a mom. So I started to change my life. I went to the gynecologist because I was very irregular having PCOS. They found precancerous cells in my uterus. Take your breather. So my doctors looked at me and was like, if you don't change your life, if you don't lose weight, you're going to end up with cancer and you'll never have the ability to have your own children. So I was like, oh, bet. We're going to row. So we got 30 seconds, row. Let's go. We got option 1 or option 2. Okay. So I changed my life. I started to do low carb, high protein. I was losing weight on my own, along with using Adipex. They placed me on Adipex. I was denied weight loss surgery 7 times because my insurance said that it was cosmetic, not medically necessary, even though I was facing cancer. Take your breather. So anyways, I changed my life for the simple fact that one day I want to have children when the Lord sees fit. But I knew if I didn't change my life and I didn't apply myself, let's go ahead and go into cross punch kick. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. But I knew I would never be able to have the ability if I didn't make the changes. I don't want you to wait until you're on your last leg, so to speak, to want to change your life. Stop saying, I need motivation, I need help. Be your help. Stop looking at other people for help. We can do it together, but ultimately you're the only person that can help yourself. Take your breather. We're about to stretch. Because what I can do is I can tell you all I've done to change my life, but I can't come tell you how to eat. I can't come fix everything that's going on mentally with you right now. But I can tell you what I've done to get to where I'm at today, and you're going to have to put in the work. I can't do it for you. I've already lost over 280 pounds. I can't do the work for you, but I can work with you. I can give you my information. I can tell you how I've lost over 280 pounds and the battles that I've had to face and overcome through the process. Okay? Well, let's go ahead and stretch. We're going to take our left arm and pull it across our body. Starting now. I like to tell my story, and I like people to know that weight loss is possible. And exercise is doable, no matter what your skill level is, no matter where you come from, no matter your mobility, no matter if you're in a wheelchair, whatever. Let's switch sides. You can do this. And maybe you're going to be like, but I don't have a support system. Neither did I when I first started. I became the support that I needed because ultimately you need to support yourself. You can't always depend on somebody else to be there and pat you on the back. Maybe you can be like me and use your platform to be the basis of where you hold yourself accountable. Bring your arms down. We're going to take our arms, pull in behind. If you can't do it this way, interlock, come back, over. Okay? You pick which option works best for you. But I had people in the beginning of my journey that unfriended me on my social media platforms because I posted so much about my weight loss journey. I had so-called friends text me and being like, oh, you're going to be one of those bariatric people that always share your story. And did and do. Because this is the thing. This was my accountability. Take your arms and bring them down. We're going to switch sides. This is my thing. I didn't have support. But the reality is you don't need it. You need to be your biggest encourager, your biggest support system. It's great to have people, but ultimately if you don't believe in yourself, start trying to learn how to, okay? Arms down. Take your right leg, stick it out in front of you. We're going to walk our way down, okay? Now I'm going to keep it real. I used to not be able to touch my toes because that's how big I was. So you give me what you got. I can be real. Leaning forward, I can feel my right leg pulling. So if you just need to lean forward a little bit till you can get to your toe or wherever you need to get to, give me what you got. Let's go. But people might think that I'm mean. People might be like, oh, well, she just acts like she knows it all. I know what it's like to lose over 280 pounds and sometimes not have the support system that you deserve. So that's when I had to learn to be my biggest supporter. I literally questioned my life the first several weeks of this journey. Let's switch sides. I didn't want to live. And I praise God for getting through that dark moment because I would not be sitting here had I been the person that took myself out. Because I didn't feel encouraged. I didn't feel wanted. So that's why I've created an all-inclusive platform and community with you all because I understand what it's like to feel like you ain't got nobody. So if you fell on this platform today, let's come up and spread our legs. So if you fell on this platform and feel like you have nobody, you have us. You have me. I will always show up every time that I have the ability to do so, okay? Because that's what's my heart's desire. That's where I feel my purpose is, to share my story, to tell my testimony, because I have been tested more times than not in this journey of mine since 2021. But we're going to do a breathing exercise to finish up. You're going to inhale up. Hold your breath right here. Exhale out down through your mouth, okay? You're going to inhale up through your nose. Exhale out down through your mouth. You're going to do a total of 3. You're in control of your breathing. Let's go. One. Two. One more. Three. Good job, guys. We just finished the whole round. This was yesterday's routine, by the way. I had a whole notebook ready to work out this week. But shout out to working third shift. But anyways, Facebook, y'all have a blessed night, day, whatever. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to end our routine on Facebook. Bye. God bless y'all. I'm coming, TikTok, and yeah. I have to say, you should be very proud of yourself to do this and sharing your story. That is truly helping others. May God continue to bless you always. Thank you so much for that. Bye, y'all. God bless y'all, YouTube. You are so welcome. Bye, y'all.